Hello, you guys.
Yeah, welcome to our viewers. Thank you again for joining us on Live Guest Interview. This is my co-pilot, Daniel Salino.
I see you guys again.
Yes, and I'm Catherine Knightsby with Catherine Knightsby Real Estate and Knightsby's Homes. And we hope that you will subscribe to our channel. I want to announce today that we have an incredibly special guest with us right here at this cafe bar on the Hudson. It's Miss Ellen Peterson from Old Republic Title, who has been an incredible supporter, who I've known personally since 2005 at Century 21 when she used to come to the sales meetings, the weekly sales meetings, and announce changes to the home warranties, which may sound like a small thing to you, but actually when you have a home and you have an AC, these become big things. So I'm going to begin the show by welcoming our guest who's here with us live and having Daniel to ask the first 4 questions. So I'm going to move out of the way and let them begin the show. And once again, thank you for joining us.
All right, so I'd like to welcome once again our wonderful guest, Ellen Peterson.
Hello.
You know, she is our spokesperson and our big manager that we love to go talk to for any questions that we have regarding Old Republic home protection and home warranties.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm very excited about this. I haven't been on the Hudson in a long time.
Oh, definitely. The background with the bar is beautiful. Well, Ellen, I would like to get started now. So my first question for you is, can you explain the role of the home warranty service on a real estate transaction, please?
Sure. So, as you know, the home warranty is written into almost every single contract. When I first started in the industry, it was like, oh my goodness, only 23% or so of the resales had home warranties. Now it's more like 93%. So it's written into the contract, and usually it's either for the seller to pay or to split with the seller and the buyer. Sometimes the buyer pays, sometimes the realtor pays, and it just depends, but everybody knows how important it is. So it's right there in the contract to protect everyone.
Definitely. And that's great that you talk about that being in the contract, because, you know, in real estate, contracts are definitely very important, and everything that we do is based upon contracts and legal rights and legal verbiage.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So for our second plan, Ellen, I'd like to ask you, or our second question, sorry, what is the importance of a home warranty?
So things break. We all know what Murphy's Law means. So then if you don't know, it's anything could happen at any time. I'm Irish, I believe in that. And that's probably a lot of why I've been with this company for almost 30 years. So what I'm going to show you, this is our plan. And on the back of the plan, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a huge list on this side of things that are covered. So that is why home warranties are so important, because we cover all the systems and appliances in the house. If anything breaks down, homeowner, buyer, seller, we'll talk about that in a minute, but will call us. They pay a $75 trade call, and then we either repair or replace whatever the system is that broke in the house: electrical, plumbing, air conditioning, heating, water heaters, fans. Think about what is a function of the home. Garage door openers. We even cover pests. So if you've got creepy crawly things, spiders, mice, anything like that, ants. Anyway, you can call us for your cockroaches. I'm not going out. I'll send someone. And then you pay the $75. But it's a lot of different coverages just to protect the homeowner, the seller, so the buyer, the seller, and both realtors when things break down.
Yeah, that's wonderful that you talk about that, because, you know, buying a home is some people's most expensive investment. So if you're going to make an investment, you want to make sure you're covered, you have some protection behind that investment. And that's where Ellen and her services come into play. You know, they could save you countless amount of monies. And in fact, that leads me to my next question, the third question. Ellen, my third question for you is, what services does Old Republic Home Warranty offer that is different and unique to their clients compared to others?
Okay, thank you for that question. I love it when people ask me that question, because after they find out, they don't go anywhere else to any other warranty company, because we have really we're proud about the fact that we cover more than any other company. Things like rekeying. So when you close an escrow or get a new policy, you can have all the locks changed in your house. call us.
Wow,
And
that's
they,
important.
yeah, I know. And that's
Wow.
a safety factor. So that's awesome. But when I just showed you this back of this plan, there's a lot of options over here. I mean, that's a lot, and I know you can't see it. But you can online. If you go to orhp.com and look at our policy online, there's a lot of options you can add, like solar and well and septic and ornamental fountains or waterfalls. I mean, washer, dryer, fridge. I mean, extra refrigerators. I mean, everything in the house. But mostly it's that we really have gone over and beyond things like broken pipes outside the home.
Ah.
We now cover, that's a new one we added to our best plan. So if you have a broken pipe, we'll dig to it and fix it for you.
Wow.
Yeah, manufacturer's warranty. There's a lot. I could keep going on. So yeah.
Definitely, that's very interesting that you said that, because I myself did not know that even with your best plan, it even covers outside and broken pipes into the ground itself.
Yeah.
That's very in depth into your coverage, and that's crazy how much money you could save working with you guys.
Absolutely.
One thing I found myself that I just recently got my real estate license. Whenever I order a home warranty plan for someone, I find myself always adding the AC unit, especially in the summer now. AC units getting fixed and getting updated and replaced is a huge thing that I'm sure you get thousands of calls for.
You have no
right now.
idea.
Yeah. So her home warranty plan actually covers that, and that's something that I find myself getting all the time.
Yeah. And there are upgraded packages to get the best coverage for the air conditioning. Yeah.
Yeah. So, in fact, that's good to hear, because once again, that leads me to my last question that I personally have, which is question number 4. Is can you explain to sellers and buyers how being able to obtain a home warranty during escrow could actually save them countless amount of dollars?
Absolutely. So it's what we call seller's coverage. So it is our ultimate protection. So it's the middle of the line as far as the packages. And it includes, again, all the systems and appliances and the air conditioning, with the caveat of there's a $1,500 limit for the seller just for the air conditioning and heater. For the buyer, there's no limit at all. But think about it this way: for $1.25 a day, so I like to say $1.25, just because people remember it that way, the seller can be protected in case, not only if anything breaks down during the listing and the escrow period, like water heater. If water heater goes out, our average cost for a water heater right now is about $1,500.
Jeez.
So they could call us, they pay the $75, and then we repair or replace. So we would pay for all of that. But also when the buyer, so you can see where the benefit for the seller is, but when the buyer comes in and they start doing their walkthroughs, their inspections, and they might find something the seller didn't know about, like a wobbly toilet upstairs or leaks under the house, those are covered by the warranty. So they can call us, same thing, when the buyer does the list of repairs, and they could call us, and anything that would apply that was in good working order when the policy went into effect for the seller, but now it's not, and they didn't know about it, they can call us and save money that way. And the buyers rest, peace of mind that things are going to get fixed.
It's crazy that you bring that up, in fact, because right now the market is on fire, and it's actually a seller's market. So being a buyer in this market is kind of harder to get things fixed if you want it fixed. There's other people who have contingency where they don't care if you fix it or not, they'll fix it themselves. So now that you mentioned this is a factor that adds into both the buyers and sellers that could change the relationships there, because how much money you could be saving and how much less headaches and just time delay there is in the transaction by having this warranty plan and be able to fix it throughout the listing in escrow.
Exactly. And I do see buyers ordering seller's coverage too, just because they want to make sure things get fixed, So, and I should mention that if for some reason that escrow doesn't close, even if we did go out and spend $1,400 on a new water heater, all we do is cancel the seller's coverage. Nobody pays for it. So that's crazy. That is crazy, but that's how it works. And then the buyer gets a full year after escrow closes, when it does close.
That's crazy how much money could be saved from this policy. I'm glad that we're able to introduce you to the audience, because this is some key factors that people truly do not know about.
Yeah. Thank you. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So now I'm gonna pass over the last question to my co-host, the wonderful Catherine Knightsby.
Great questions, and I mean, really educational
Thank you.
for our people, and could save deals, could save so many deals if other agents do that and we do that, because it becomes very contentious about small things. And,
Right.
and even, you know, insects can be very upsetting to people.
Yeah, absolutely. Pests are pests.
Yes. So that leads to the final question, number 5, which is a personal question. I wanted to ask you what sacrifices you have made to be top in your industry all these years, because I know you have been very top of the company.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
for
you.
many years as a woman. And I
Thank you.
understand that.
I appreciate that question. And it's funny because I've not been asked that question before. So I had to really think about it because I was like, okay, I could be funny and say, what sacrifices? Oh, I get to talk about toilets a lot. I get to talk
Yes, we
about
talked
people.
about toilets.
But I mean, people call me at all times, you know, of the day and night and weekends. And because I give my cell phone number out, because I truly believe that if you're in an industry where you're in it for service, you can't just be in it for service from here until there. It's got to be the whole time, you know.
True.
So I do tell people, text me if it's like at night or if it's, you know, kind of an odd hour, because it's so much easier for me to take that and get my team going on it. So as far as sacrifices, I love my job, so I don't think really much is a sacrifice. I think it's more just sometimes it's a challenge. It gets to be a challenge to be there, Johnny on the spot all the time for everyone. But
Right.
I did want to mention though, this team that I said, I have an escalations team behind me. Well, they're not hanging out the window here, but they're
They're
but
local. They're not.
yeah,
They're in
oh, no.
Stanislaus County or Merced or San Joaquin. They're
No,
not.
they're
yeah.
local, and
We're in
we're
New York right now.
Oh, there you go.
But they're local.
and we don't outsource to another country or anything either. They're in the United States,
Uh-huh.
but they are awesome. When I need some help, like in getting a technician, maybe a second opinion, or if something that our technician said isn't covered, and you know I want to cover it for the homeowner or for the agent. People call me, and I call in, and because I've been with them for a long time
Right.
too, I
No,
get
the
pulled.
level of sacrifice
So-
and accountability is why, you know, it's been a personal sacrifice to you, and having you be the face of Old Republic all these years, and the consistency.
Yeah, thank you.
And the brand building. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I do. I love what I do, and I work for an awesome company. I do, and they really do care. Other companies have tried to get me to work with them, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
no, because I work for a company who listens to me, and they really do
Wow.
care. They really do
Oh my
care.
gosh.
I actually get pulled, and I have my 2 cents that, you know, to put into the policy. Oh, there we go. You know, I should mention really quick too, a lot of times my phone rings because it's people who want to put a policy on that they're not going through escrow. You can absolutely do that, but we want it to be
Amazing.
a referral from a realtor. So
Uh-huh.
to call
Yeah,
you and let you,
pay
yeah.
realtors a fee.
Yeah, no. But you get a
Okay.
discount actually if it goes through, if it's a realtor referral.
A discount.
Yeah, you get
That's
a
right.
discount
Okay.
rather than just calling the 800 number direct. So that's always good to know. So anybody out there that's not selling their home but you want a warranty,
Mhm.
it's possible.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I think I've mentioned what it means to people to have the rekeying, and the agents to mention the rekeying to them, and the security measures and the comfort and it you know, it keeps the goodwill of the transaction. When things are getting fixed and people are being accountable, and the home is being sold, especially in a very, you know, in a seller's market, it keeps the feeling of quality.
Yeah.
That we feel like people are buying something of quality because it's cared for.
Right. It's cared for, and if they move in knowing that they've got the peace of mind that everything is working, and they spend a lot of money on a
Yes.
new house or on their new house. Yeah, it's important to know that they've got us there to protect them. So
Wow,
thank
great.
you. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well, so thank you once again
Yeah.
for joining us
Oh,
on
you're welcome.
on this great edition of Live Guest Interview with Miss Ellen Peterson from Old Republic Title,
Thank
personal
you.
friend, and a very reputable company. And so thank you so much for joining
And I'm
us.
just honored that you invited me because I just love you, and you're just all heart.
Oh.
And yeah, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Ellen.
Plus, you look gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And so do you. The beautiful blonde hair shows up beautifully like a movie star.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
like a movie star. Okay, so we'll sign off. We don't want to go too far, but thank you. Oh, we're going to sign off. We're going to sign off with Ellen today. We're doing something a little different. So once again, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name is Catherine Knightsby. I can be reached at 209-988-1173. And Daniel Solino is on my team. You can reach him here with me. And then do you have a phone number people can call or a 1-800 number you want to share with
Absolutely. Well, if you wanted to get a policy, you can call Catherine and she'll give me your information. But also, I'm just going to give you my 800 number because that way I can direct you in the right direction. It's 800-445-6999 and I'm extension 1154.
Thank you.
I'm the only one that checks that.
Thank you. That is true. She's accountable. She responds. Great response rates over there. And so once again, don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you on the next edition of Live Guest Interview on Notes with Knightsby, which is the URL. And thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you on the next episode.
I'm beginning to see the light.